Today, we're sharing all our secrets. Builds, that is. We should maybe start this off with an apology. We're sorry, guys. Sometimes we make builds without you. Say it isn't so. But it's only Connie. Hey, no! I'm innocent! For real, though, we just wanted to show off some cool things that we made. Cough, mushroom house. Cough, book cottage. Cough, cough, other really awesome stuff. We thought y'all might want to tag along this time. And we'll get right to that after we tell you about today's sponsor, Bombas. By now, you all know about Bombas and their incredibly comfortable socks. Seriously, so comfortable and so warm. As someone who's cold like 24/7, these babies never leave my feet. But did you also know they have slippers? Where do you keep pulling these from? It's magic. This winter and spring, I refuse to be anything but my coziest. And with all of Bombas' products, coziness and comfortability are their top priorities. So that means no annoying tags or seams, just cuteness and comfortableness. Are either of those words? I don't know, but I think they should be. Also, Bombas has a 100% happiness guarantee. So that means if you need to return or exchange something, Bombas has got your back. Or your feet. Yeah, your feet. And we haven't even told you the best part yet. That the socks come in green. Yes. And no. What I'm actually talking about is Bombas' promise that one purchased equals one donated. Where every item purchased is donated by Bombas to homeless shelters and places in need all over the country. These essential clothing items are just so needed and appreciated. And it makes you feel good to know you're contributing to a really good cause. For sure. So if you'd like to get yourself or someone else something cozy and comfy, head on over to Bombas today. And if you use our link, bombas.com/CarynandConnie, then use our code CarynandConnie at checkout, you're going to get 20% off your first order. The link is in our description. And thank you again to Bombas for sponsoring this video. This first build has been highly requested by y'all. Yeah, I think it was even a top comment on a video one time. Yeah, and little did you know, we'd already done it. Kind of forgot how pretty it looks on the map. Wait, spoilers, nobody look. No, you can look, actually. Right, that's the point. Welcome to our mushroom house. Wait, let me change the lighting. Wow. We actually made this build whenever curved walls first came out. Yeah. Little Simsy had a shell challenge, and this was kind of like our take on it. Yeah, even back then, the curved walls spoke to us. Basically, our thought was like a mushroom, like forest bog sort of thing. So we made it have a moat that goes around the entire outside. And of course, to get to the house, you have to cross a bridge that has string lights on it that I individually placed. It took a really long time. The mushrooms that you're seeing around are actually that stool from Cottage Living. We just took a bunch of them and sized them all differently and threw them around. And then to get that look on the house, we of course had to do a red roof, but these are actually sized up yarn balls. These come in handy way more than you expect them to. This is honestly one of my favorite plantings that you've ever done. Care did all the flowers and it took so long. So many little mushrooms. These are all individual. Show the log. Look how cute that is. I placed a bunch of mushrooms on top of here and then this vine that like dips into the water. And that's gonna be a motif. So stick around. Spoilers! We're literally going inside like now. And you may be thinking to yourself, girls. How could you even make an inside that's just as magical as the outside? Well, of course, we had to go cottage. And a little bit witchy, too. So yeah, this is the living room, and I think we used every piece of clutter that's in the game. Our sim is a gatherer, and she brings all of those gatherings back here and throws them on every shelf or surface she can find. I think you mean hoarder. I love that the curved walls were already giving us problems in here, but instead of the fireplace not fitting being a problem, we made it a feature by adding this little cobweb back here. It's just a cobweb cranny, obviously. These are the werewolf bookshelves. I just covered up all this duplicates of anything that was on there to make it look really unique. I think my favorite detail might actually be this dragon light that we like kind of embedded into the bookcase, like it's been carved into there. I love him. Living room's great, but I think I like the kitchen the best. This may be the best that a curved kitchen has ever looked. Connie just threw this together on a whim and it turned out perfect somehow. Anything looks great with as many plants as you can possibly put on it. I also really like this light because I've always thought that it looks like a mushroom, so it's just kind of perfect here. So on theme. Oh, when we made the little stove alcove, which is so cute with the arch, and we even got the trash can that's the stone color so that it looks like it's all built in. That's actually kind of one of the cutest things in the house, but also a problem because this house is actually not functional. We weren't in our functional phase yet, guys. We were in aesthetics only. And now the first door over here leads to a bedroom, and we already kind of have a sneak peek of what you're going to find in here because the bedroom's a bit on the wild side. Every time we went into a space, we'd go, how can we make it more whimsical? And mostly that was just more vines. That's correct. We basically wanted to have this feel of like an overgrown house. The plants have magically morphed themselves into the walls. I really love the color scheme in here. Like, I feel like that dark red with the green really pops. It just feels really like lush. And of course, every room has to have a mushroom of some sort. Yeah, this one's from Werewolves. I love that baby dragon. Look how cute. And then we had to do like a teensy little bathroom, but I think we got a good layout in the end. Yeah, again, it's all about the little things around this build. Like, there are potion bottles everywhere. These pipes that we added in, including heat pipe. Yeah. Back when we lived in New York, we had this one pipe that was in our bathroom that we called heat pipe because it always got hot in the winter and we would forget it was there and we would burn ourselves every time. Heat pipe demands its sacrifice of flesh. So of course we had to include that in here, but we made it magical with some vines. They're tropical. They probably love the heat. And then last but not least, we have our little like mushroom workshop. This is where the storytelling really kicks in because we were like, why would a witch live out in the middle of a bunch of mushrooms? And we were like, what if she's gathering them to like make different potions or sell them at the market and stuff like that? She's a mushroom forager / potion maker. So we've got a lot of little things, like we've got the watering can, her little aprons. We even have the walls be like a little bit moldy as if maybe something's like taking over slightly. I love the spell book. And then we actually made it so that one of the potions had spilled over here, which I think looks really cute. That's Snow. And here's her little desk where she chops them all up and stuff. I like the little one we put that had like rolled under the table or something. One escaped. We even added a little bucket outside, like as if she was gathering them too. Yeah, right here. This is lore. So yeah, really love this one. I wish that we had filmed it back in the day, but this was actually one of our first posts that we ever did on the gallery. Yeah, exactly. One of the first builds we felt actually confident in posting. So it's like holds a really special place. For those who don't know, we just hit like 2 years on the channel. Yeah. So it's nice to like go back and look at some of the first stuff that we ever did that inspired us to start. Yeah, for sure. And also, this makes me want to have fairies. Oh my gosh. Okay. We make this promise now. If they give us fairies, we will do another mushroom build. Done. This next one is for all the OG TikTok fans out there. That's right. This was our first ever TikTok that went viral and our first ever challenge type house. You can blame this one for everything. Welcome to our 2x4 tiny home. For those who don't know, this is the first time that we did every room is the same exact size, and we rolled 2x4 and we went hardcore. Like both of the porches even on this house are 2x4. We even have 2x4 sets of string lights. Too bad we didn't roll like 16x20. Imagine how many string lights I could have fit in that. As you would think, it's a little small and cozy. The hallway was probably the easiest to do. Kind of made to be a 2x4 space. Back here in the kitchen was so tight. I can't believe this actually functions. And we did get my favorite countertops in this too. Just because it's small doesn't mean we don't have taste. Oh, and look, we actually fit in a trash can. Wow, I'm impressed with past us. Good on them. Way better than we are now. And here's where we kind of cheated a little bit. We technically did the dining room in 2x4, and then we did the living room in 2x4. The only thing is the plant is in between, but I don't think that's a big deal. Technically, the plant is for both rooms. Exactly. It's fine. This dining room is the first TikTok that took off for us. Yeah, it's because we showed that you could make any rug a fringe rug by adding first a fringe rug and then whatever rug you want on top of it. I actually love how modern we kind of went in here. The living room is super cozy and cute. Yeah, I think maybe if we did it again, I would probably do a different couch. Yeah, we've got way better couches for sure. Yeah, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And the bathroom is actually bathroom sized, so this wasn't too bad. We did squeeze quite a few plants into here. Oh, for sure. That hanging plant is going to make it into every build. I love this shower that we did though. Me too. I think it's really cool that we did the transition with the fence and also using this window as a glass divider. I think the most successful and my favorite room is the bedroom. It is the most useful space, honestly. Like with using the bunk bed, we were able to get at a desk. Here, let me see if you can see it better with the walls down. Oh yeah, that's better. So we've got computers, some books, and somehow a plant behind the ladder, but this is still functional. I don't know how we did that. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes the game wants you to put in plants even though it shouldn't be possible. And we were able to fit in a full huge wardrobe in here too. So cute. Yeah, I love this house, obviously, because it was kind of the house that started it all. Yeah, the one where we really were first thinking, ooh, maybe we could do Sims content and people would like to see it. This one we got 2x4 for each one, but the one that you guys all know, we got 8x12. So it was a bit bigger. Yeah, not quite what we expected. But sometimes the wheel has other ideas. And for the base game fans in the house, we've got one for you. Yeah, that's right. This is actually a base game starter. Wow. Who were they? I don't know. A budget and limited pack. This was definitely done by another set of twins. Ooh, I forgot how cute she is. I think we called this one our fall starter. It just looks like you're supposed to put pumpkins on it. Yeah, even though you can't because we only did base game. Oh, right. We actually did a lot of tricky things to make this house work. Like I think most of this landscaping, if not all of it, is debug. Yeah, including, if you guys don't know, we do have hanging plants in base game debug. So don't forget about these when you're doing your own builds. As well as I think the ivy kind of makes the outside too. Totally. But show them what you did on this roof. That's where you got really tricky. Okay, so so this house actually isn't all that like editable. It's not edible. It's not edible. Can't eat it. You can't, but you also can't really edit it. I did a little trick with the roofs up here. I really wanted to make it look like it had like a little attic upstairs. So what I did is I actually made some half walls up here and then did a little trick where you can put your roofs on top of second floors and then move them down so that they sit on top. Yes, did the roofs delete quite often while we were building it? Yes. Was it really not worth the money in the end? Maybe, but look at it. How can you say that's not good? And then going inside, it's definitely a unique style. I'll never forget, somebody left a comment and it was like, this is a sitcom house is what they said. Yeah. I think what I was thinking whenever we were making it is it felt to me like somebody's grandmother's house that like got passed down to them, you know? Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna get rid of that wallpaper one day. Yeah, but they just never have. They haven't gotten around to it yet. The debug curse did follow us into this kitchen. I think every single item in here will start to smell if your Sims play in it. But that's their fault for not giving us glassware, okay? Honestly, in base game, we need plates and we need glasses so desperately, and bowls. Of course, the turret made the perfect dining area too. You know, I think I would have made this plant a little less big now. How big is it? I think it's like 1.5, so maybe we would have done 1.3. Oh no, we went a full 2. Was it 2? We were crazy for that. I think we just didn't use tool mod in here. I think it looks much better at a 1.5. You know what? It was thriving, you know? It just grew so big. It's been here since the grandma was here. Oh, also a little trick that we did to save money. This rug is actually a bath mat that we sized up. This is only like $50 and you could cover the whole area. It's so nice. I know these doors are probably meant to be for like the outside, but I like that they look like they have little transoms on them or something. I think it fits the aesthetic. As impressed as I am that in a starter home we were able to get both a computer and a TV, I never really felt like we accomplished what we wanted to with this bed area. It just feels empty somehow. Why didn't we move the bed to the wall and then the nightstand onto the other side? Well, that's exactly what we should have done. And then we could have put the light over and maybe put another piece of art up here. Well, why didn't you think of that back then? I'm sorry. And then this is like maybe my favorite base game bathroom we've ever done. Seriously, the laundry nook. I love the laundry nook. We have a little hamper down here and then we place some shelves so it looks like there's built-in storage with the shower on the other side. I mean, come on, that looks good. It's a really good use of space. We were debug fiends in here. We've got the plunger out. Someone take the cheats away from us. The backyard is a little blank, but that just gives you room to grow. It's a starter home, not an I'm done home.
Yeah, exactly.
You get to add as you go, but probably not to the house. Honestly, this roof will go away if you try to add anything to it. I think if you even put it on a different lot, it might not stay. I don't know. But it looks so great. Right here specifically.
I know a lot of y'all have been like interested in base game builds that we do, and this one is on the gallery if you want to check it out.
It can be yours right now for the low price of, I think, I don't know, 19,000 simoleons. 19,981. Your starter budget with a sim is 20,000.
So we left you a generous 19.
Wow, 19 whole simoleons.
Don't spend it all in one place.
And now it's time for some exclusive, never before seen builds. At least nobody should be able to see them.
Ooh, creepy. We have never shown these in any TikTok or any stream or anything.
So you guys are getting the scoop right now. And first up, we have our version of the Thrifty shop from Copperdale.
For those who don't know, in high school years, they have a lot that's both a boba shop and a thrift store. And this is our take on that.
I wanted to go for something that was kind of fun and really vibey, but also industrial and very eclectic.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to feel like an actual thrift shop. So starting outside, we actually have our boba area.
Also our string light area, more importantly, as it's called.
We should have just made like a bingo for each build. String lights and plants and books. You don't need a bingo when it's in every single one.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, quickest game of bingo ever.
But what I really like that we did is we knew that the roof was just going to be wasted space. So we stuck a really cool area up here that has a whole outdoor TV setup
and a mic so that you could do like, I don't know, karaoke or like jokes or something.
Oh yeah, a really terrible stand-up set has happened up here for sure.
Just a cool teen hangout is kind of what I was going for. You got string lights even on the hedges up here?
Yes, I did, and I will not apologize.
This was before they gave me hedges that have built-in string lights. Think of what I could do now. And then inside this bright bubblegum pink building is the thrift shop itself.
Of course, it's checkerboard,
but of course.
You've got like your clothes area over here with like some little knickknacks in the shelves as well.
Our favorite part of thrift stores is shopping in the furniture section, so we wanted to include a couple of places too.
That's right. Like in these bay windows up here, we almost treated it like it was like a little shopping area.
Yeah, there's whole vignettes. There's mannequins on the other side too that we have decorated, which I think really brings the space together.
I love that these are all different tables too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that they thrifted all these individual unique items and then put the store together, and then everything is for sale.
Yes.
Everything has a price tag and can be purchased, including this little art gallery section that we did over here.
I forgot we did this.
We even added these little plaques so it says like the name of the artist and the purchase price on there, you know?
Yo. We finish it out, of course, with a little dressing room here and a little bathroom.
Having worked at a retail store before, it makes so much sense that the clothes are on the floor and not on the hooks. This is realism.
Retail is just so fun to do.
And with the new pack, it's like way funner. We are working on that video, by the way, everybody. It's taking a really long time. So like, thank you for being very patient, but it is coming. But more business content is on the way. Business.
Now we'll be showing you something that we spend like 90% of our time building on, and that's a cottage.
In fact, this is just our favorite one. We actually had to like cut it down and not show you 15 other cottages we had made.
There were so many more.
This could have just been a video of showing you 15 cottages.
And here's what makes it really special. Would you like to guess who did the roof on this one?
No one could have guessed. Just kidding. I actually think it looks really good. No, literally, I made it asymmetrical, and Kirsch said, "Are you doing that on purpose?" And I said, "Yes." I think it looks really cute.
There's a couple of cool tricks that I did up here. I wanted there to be a bunch of different levels, and I loved this little dormer, but what I don't like about this dormer is the window that's on it. Like, I think it looks very different from every other thing that I placed. So what you can do is you can just take a regular window, and you can use the 9 key to to raise it up and you can cover your dormer windows to like give you a more seamless look in your spaces.
The more shutters, the better, I always say.
Every little nook of this place is just so cute. Like even the trash can area.
I know. It's very funny that we took so much time and didn't film a stitch of this, but I do like it. This is just 100% pure enjoyment, including this pond, which Care let me do for some reason. And while the mushroom build looks really great on the world map screen, would you show Care this one? That's right, Connie made a huge pit. I didn't realize how far I'd gone down. It's so deep. What are you hiding in there? You never know what you want to store in your lake. Also, some of you may be wondering, what fence is that? Well, yes. It is all debug fencing. They have individual pieces of this and we just stuck it together in a random pattern. So it just kind of looks like it's been there for a while. Yeah, it's really nice because debug fencing can actually give you that like rundown look that you can't get with other stuff. And through the beautiful Fox door, we enter into the home. Yes, the theme is books and plants. Can you tell what kit we had just gotten when we made this house? The Book Nook kit was here and we were happy to use it.
We have our little entryway, but then that leads into the kitchen area. And this little dine-in area was actually inspired by a photo I saw on Pinterest. And as you can tell, this was actually made before we had pillow items in game. So these are chairs.
Oh my gosh, I forgot we did that. It still looks really good though.
It really does.
I love these little nooks. You mean just extra book places? Every place was like, where can we fit another book or another plant? And the answer is everywhere, literally.
I'm really happy with this little piece. It's like actually an entry table, but I used it here as a kitchen island and I just love the look of it. Also, when we built this, like it didn't function for a while and I was like, Care, I don't know what we did, like what we messed up on. And then Care went outside and realized that we had just placed these mushrooms too close to the house and it stopped the entire kitchen from functioning.
It was so annoying. So yeah, that's a little bit of a hot tip actually. If something's not working inside, go check your planting outside. And then we have the living room. This is where the Book Nook kit really shines.
With the things that we have in game, like columns and spandrels, you can really make these very IKEA-esque shelves look so custom and built in.
Like these little corbels, and this a debug ladder. And you can even add lights to the columns as well, like we did here, so that it even has more of a like vintagey look. I love how that wood fireplace blends in too. Yeah, we nailed the tone of everything really well. And then of course a bathroom with a bunny rug. Oh, so that automatically means it's the cutest bathroom you ever did see.
This may not look functional, but we did check. This totally works.
Yeah, so you're probably thinking, okay, so why do these sinks work here and why didn't the kitchen work in the mushroom house? Don't do an arch if you want things to work, basically. Do columns and spandrels instead. Blah, blah, blah. I was just looking at the moon mirror. That really is so beautiful.
And then we go into our first bedroom. Yeah, we were thinking this was like the primary room. We really wanted to do like a photo collage wall as if they've had pictures all throughout the time.
But we had to like find that certain sepia tone to make them all match. I think it really came together.
I love all the like built-in closets and nooks we did in this place too. It just looks so cute.
And we really pushed the boundaries of what is possible for your Sims to pass by. This bed does still work, even if it doesn't look like it. You might get a little scorched on your way into bed, but you know, it's worth it. And everything is wood or paper, so it's not probably going to be good. Maybe these are decorative fireplaces. And then finally, we have our last bedroom, but it is certainly not least. This was... How far can we push putting books into one space?
We just had this idea that we really wanted to put a bed to where it was embedded in bookshelves.
Did you say embedded? Oh my God. Okay, stop the video.
So we actually took this bed and hand placed these bookshelves so that they fit around it to make the perfect little cozy, comfy space to like read and relax in.
Yeah, this is a book nook. The most book, the most nook. We also somehow managed to squeeze in a tiny office over here too. And again, this works. I feel like that's every space we go into. Can you believe this works? Overall, what I really love about this build is it kind of showcases everything that you and I love building in The Sims.
Give us cottage, give us whimsy,
give us books. Yeah, and way too many plants. plans. And with that, we have shown you our final build. Do you all forgive us? We'll never do it again, we swear. Yeah, there definitely aren't other builds we haven't shown you. No, for sure. And now, super special shout out to our Discord, which just celebrated its first birthday. Happy birthday, Discord! You did it! You're one! And in honor of that, everybody pitched in for like a group project and they did this amazing piece of artwork. Look at all these adorable things everybody did. If you look close at everything, there are so many little like Easter eggs hidden in here. Yes. Yeah, like there's Olive Food Court, Orchada Purcell's here, us as our cozy and chaotic cat, and at least 10 whalebirds. So don't worry, he is well represented. Even Karen's Devil Gengar is here from our first ever video. I think you mean a perfectly rendered Gengar that I'm sure everyone knew exactly what it was when they saw it.
And of course, none of this would be possible without our amazing mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Imagine there are a million more thank yous onto this. This entire community would not be possible without them.
We love this. Thank you guys so much for making it. Like, we are just so amazed. We want to like print it out and frame it somewhere.
Thanks so much for watching. Give us a like if you like this video and subscribe if you wanna, because we're gonna do more stuff.
And we'll see y'all next time. Bye!